they sampling James Brown, we sampling Dolomite and Honest and Red Fox and all these motherfuckers like that. You know, shouts out Dolomite, God bless his soul, good person, but at the end of the day, man, that's what made us different than the average. You know, you had New York guys, you know, doing their style and James Brown, and you had the California dudes doing their shit, and we were like, okay, we're gonna be where we from. Girls run around bikinis on, half naked, strip clubs, they get butt naked, and we live in sun and fun. We ain't got the motherfucking clothes on. That's what we was all about. And so that's how we left it. But yeah, man, that was you know, that was a very interesting moment.
That surfed is on Twitter here recently, man, because everybody wants to talk about Jay-Z. That surfaced on Twitter here recently.
Because they want to talk about Jay-Z. Jay-Z, let me tell you this, man. Jay-Z and Jay-Z and all this wild shit with little girls and all that, man, that man ain't on that shit. That man never was on that. One thing about it, hanging out with Big, just being in the entourage, you have access to the most beautiful women in the world. Back then, hanging out with me, you have access to the most beautiful women in the world. One thing we all pride ourselves on, when you hip-hop, we don't fuck with little girls. That don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you see all the things going on with Puff Daddy and all that. Those are two consenting adults, whether you don't put your hands on nobody. I don't condone that shit, but it's very slim that you will see a hip-hop artist fuck around with some little girls. And I listen, if they say, Luke, will you put your name on the a line? No, that man ain't on there. That man is not, he's not on that. You know, Now I do know one artist that they told me that I booked to the Splashdown, and they told me don't have no young girls around. Have any young girls in the backstage. He was a singer. I'm not calling no name.
That was on the rider. That was on the rider. Pecans.
On the fucking rider.
No young girls.
I'm not calling no names. I booked him because, again, I was a promoter and, you know, still doing concerts and shit. I booked him. And they said, Luke, whatever you do, do not have any young girls in the backstage. I was like, really? That shit true? And now the manager, and I know the manager, if I say the manager name, y'all put two and two together, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. And it was like, do not have no fucking 13-year-old, 12-year-old, none of that shit back there. See, y'all in the chat, y'all.
Why wouldn't you say it? Is he still? What will he say? Is he still singing? Is he free? Is he in jail? Why wouldn't you say it?
Listen, I don't want to get this. They told me specifically, and the manager was a good friend of mine and his wife. They don't have no young girls around there. And I told all the security, whatever y'all do, don't have no fucking young girls around there, nobody around there. And here we go. I had a fucking little intern. She was about 17. And I forgot, and you know, the interns, they be working. They just all over the place. And I never thought, you know, we securing the shit. Don't let nobody back here. And next thing you know, I saw the little intern walk by. I was like, oh my God. Right? And it said,